Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator on Coldborough Park Farm. So, basically I think this one's going to be a lot of grass cutting. We're going to get the courseplay going, cultivate up the fields and whatnot. That's the plan. Get the field cut from yesterday. Now I've got a question for you guys, and I need serious answers now. Are people getting fed up with this map already? Because I'm looking at the views and they're pretty low. Now I know I mentioned it in yesterday's video, Thursday's video, but how far people got to see it, I'm not sure. I'm kind of curious, I want to know on that one. If people are getting fed up with it, maybe a big map change ahead, I don't know. We are starting Woodside Farm as of next week, as so many people have requested it. So we'll be doing that, so I'm really curious, and let me know in the comments. It's coming up to summertime, so I've got to expect the view loss admittedly. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But as I said, I'm just making sure everyone's still happy with the content they are seeing. Comments seem pretty good. Views, yeah, they're lower, but they're not terrible. Could be me just worrying about nothing, in all honesty. I think it could be, but I know, this YouTube channel's my baby. So, getting that over and said and done with, this video is probably going to be a little shorter than normal, probably around the 25-minute mark. I know I forgot forestry. I mentioned it in yesterday's video, I do apologise. I think I'm going to start moving it to Fridays, Forestry Friday. It's got more of a ring to it, to be honest. Another big news is Farming Simulator has released, well not quite released, but has announced 2 new DLCs. One of them is definitely a shocker, and that is a New Holland forage harvester with the appropriate headers. The grass curtain one, this plain Jane pickup, and 2, that's right, 2 corn cutters, maize cutters. I find very strange. Why 2? All of them obviously fold the maize stuff. Okay. So the Model A had an update, as you can see. That sign, I may remove it, I'm not a fan. What else? Oh, and the other DLC, that's going to be free. Yes, a free DLC from Farming Simulator 15. It's going to be the 2 wheel loaders from the console version. So we've got the... Come on. Got the wheel loader and the telehandler, both in New Holland, so it's going to be kind of cool. I apologise, but I can't remember the name. I think it was Will from my live stream. I asked if he could change it up to give this thing more horsepower from what I've seen on tractor data, and he did. So now this thing goes as it should, and I looked this up. 12 miles an hour should be the rough speed of it, but it does a lot faster than 12 miles an hour. Does around 18. That's unrealistic, yeah, but I ain't gonna be ever doing that speed of it. It's just, I felt like it never had any get up and go. And I know these things are pretty damn torquey, so now it does. It's been bored out a little and whatnot, let's just say that. Alright. Cultivation. I need to have a word of Moose. Field 6 always hangs up in courseplay, and I think he said to plough the outside edge. Now I'm not sure if he literally means plough the whole outside edge and then go along and re-grass it. If that's the case, then we'll have to go ahead and do that. Load up courseplay in this one. Really don't need to, but more as well. Field 5. Go. Nuke that. Go. Yeah, that'll do. Hopefully it'll behave, we'll see. I already know it wouldn't. How do I know that? It got way too close to the hedge. Alrighty. And drive. Mowing machine, where are you? There you are. So this weekend, of course, we've got the live streams happening. Again, may post a separate video to this, depending on what the comments are on Friday, about the questions I've posted, because I do want to get to the bottom of it. Honestly, I think it is because it's probably summertime. People are out having fun outside. If it is my content getting boring, I want to know how to change it up. And there's going to be some people that say, don't change it up, it's fine. Maybe some people that say, hey, we need a bit of change. Hopefully it's not the map, because we're not even got started really on the map. That's the only thing that would bug me. But like I say, we are starting a new map, Woodside. And that's pretty much only because people have been recommended doing Woodside. I don't want to hear the crap of people saying, you're copying other YouTubers. Not mentioning names, but there's a few out there that even down, yes, that I've watched in the past and still do watch from time to time that are doing the map. So I don't want any of that comments, because I'm not. People suggesting the map that, yeah, really I was against doing it. But if people want to see it, then more as well. Change it up a bit. But the only reason I was against doing another English map is I wanted to diversify. I wanted to do some North American stuff too. But if people don't want to see it, then what's the point? Kind of feel. That's the way I feel on it. It's almost a case of why waste your time doing something that's not going to really, people aren't really entertained by it. It's like big TV companies, if a show doesn't really do that good to what they're expecting, what they're going to do, they're going to axe it. And Squirrel made a long ass video yesterday explaining this type of stuff, and a lot of it I can relate to. Saying about if games he's doing ain't getting good views, then he needs to get axed. Yeah, he's a lot like me right now. This is his only income, although he does get partnered by Twitch, so as much as I don't want to get into it, once you do this full time, you've really got to think, if you're not huge, and I'm not huge, he's a hell of a lot bigger than me, but he's also got a hell of a burden on his head, or on his shoulders, or burden should I say, and that's the fact that he's got a family, he's got a house, he's got a mortgage, he's got all of his utility bills to pay for. It's like do or die for him, really. Well, for me it's not. It is and it isn't. So really when you do this type of stuff, it becomes a business. You gotta think like a business sometimes. It's interesting. It's interesting. YouTube is a weird place, and I do want to thank so on, and your name really escapes me to the point where I'm going to look it up because it's really important I do. If you guys go to my channel, you may or may not have seen I have new channel art. It needs refining. He hasn't got back to me. I've spotted an issue with it. I may take it down, I may not, depending on. Can we make that too? No. Even though it's up, it starts moving now. It is a shame. Paul, I think the name is. Yep, Paul. I'm not going to use your surname, but a big shout out to you and massive thanks for the channel background. It's fantastic. It's a lot better than I could ever do, or I've ever done. You guys have seen my old one. Really wasn't that professional. This one looks professional. Let's see if I need mowing. So a massive thanks to him on that. Like I say, Moose has been working on a logo for me, because I'm going to go away from using my profile picture. That picture of me with the horse is a very, very, very old photo. Did I say very? I'd guess probably 2013 it was taken. Around there. Maybe older. A lot's changed in me since then, so that's an old one. Quite a common question I get on that photo is, do you live on a farm? No. I think I've touched on the story before, but the long and the short is where me and my dad used to go visit my grandparents. There's a small town not very far away, right on the coast, called Salthouse, and that horse used to be there. We used to go there to feed the swans and ducks and whatnot. Stop off and go look at the beach defences and look out to sea. So it's kind of just a stop off point. We've been doing that since I was a young kid. It's kind of like a ritual. And the horse appeared one day. Had a huge sign upon the gate saying, "Don't pet me, don't fuss me, I bite." Biggest pile of BS, because it was so friendly. To me anyway. It tried nipping people, but horses sense if you're scared. And sometimes it throws them out of whack. Anyway, I kind of made friends with it. I was always scratching its side, its rear end, and whatnot. So he become a buddy of mine, and I've always had a massive soft spot for horses. Always will, always have. And my dad took that photo one day without me knowing. I hate my photos being taken, but I didn't mind that one because it was me doing what I love. So that's the story behind the horse photo. So I want to go to having more of a logo per se. Like I said, I'm pretty sure he's damn near done it. Or one I need to clarify with him on that one tonight, maybe if he's around. Find out what's going on with it. Pretty sure it's good as done. Basically, it's a Land Rover spin-off of their logo, as my name is really derived from the Land Rover vehicles. But it's similar. It doesn't look identical. You got the oval, you got the ring around it, and that's about as much as you would be able to relate to a Land Rover logo. He did have the little marks in there like Land Rovers do at the end of the D and the beginning of the R. But just in case anything would arise with copyright, I said pull up. Just for safety, and kind of agreed. His background, he used to deal with stuff like that, and said it shouldn't be a problem, but just in case, more as well. I'd rather be safe and have some stupid person go out and try and cause issues and send that into him when it's a company you absolutely adore. So some people may be able to relate to it, but really it's not the same logo. So we're getting that done. As far as Twitch, yeah. Don't go look at my Twitch page for the right now, guys. Nothing's been done on that. Even though I said I was going to, but I don't know, yesterday was a weird day for me. Get this video rendered up. I'm going over my dad's tomorrow, so won't be at the computer all day tomorrow until the evening. Time you watch this, actually, this video tomorrow, well, I say tomorrow, but Friday will be roughly around about the time I think I'll be thinking about heading back from my dad's. So what I'll do is, again, leave in the comments, do you want me to save this field for being baled and tedded and everything for YouTube, or should I go ahead and do it on the stream? I don't know. I need to figure out what time I'm going to be streaming next week. Well, this week coming, actually. A little wider than I like that. Like I say, this video is going to be around the 25-minute mark. Just a short, sweet one. And I didn't empty my hard drive, and I just realised that. Still recording. That's good. I think I'll end up naming this sort of Moen and YouTube discussion, or channel discussion. Like I said, if I don't get the comments I'm after, what I'll do is I'll probably just do a channel update and video. Because I do think, honestly, if you have a YouTube channel, it's good once in a while to touch base with your community, sort of an update video. This is what the plan is, so on and so forth. This may be the last pass we do, going around the curve, and we'll be able to probably level it up. Kind of interesting to see what FPS I am getting. Just so you guys know, I am recording obviously and getting 60 FPS. I've turned the anti-aliasing and all that back on. I'm getting better FPS, seems like. The only one I didn't put on is the adaptive VSync. That made the computer screen look, oh wow, sort of real weird when I was looking around. Like very blocky and laggy. So we switch that off, but the rest is on. Graphics settings are on high, anti-aliasing is maxed out, so is the other one. I've got one. Atmosphere something, I think it is. I can't remember. All maxed out at 8. And the VSync is on. For this one I think I'm just going to go straight across. You may have noticed you don't see the bales out there anymore. I did pick them up. Played a little bit off camera, I didn't really do a lot. Surprisingly I haven't seen a message from Puma. Again, it's going to take the whole 25-minute video. What I'll do is, after I've recorded this and sort out the audio, I'll come back in and probably carry on mowing this. I look forward to see what your comments are on the dealio with everything. It's more of actually a discussions video than anything, and just with gameplay in the background, than hardcore gameplay like I usually do on Farm Sim modes, just certain things. Another thing it could have been though, going back to it, is both of those videos that have got lesser views than I'd like to see are at night. That I find strange, because it was only a matter of a month ago I had a couple of people say, can you do some videos at night? It was only 2 people saying it, so I don't know, that's why I did it. People have asked in the past, so maybe they're not around anymore. People come, people go. Just keep it squared off, I think. We're getting there. I don't think it'll be maybe 10 more minutes after the video. It's cut and whatnot, and we'll probably be done. Another thing I'm experiencing, guys, that I do want your input on is Giants used to, a while back, crash each time I exited the game. Giants engine said it would crash. I'm having that issue now. It's not crashing during gameplay or anything, but as soon as I go to quit, after hitting that save button and I'm in the main menu, it will crash on me. Alright, has anyone else experiencing that after the last update? Because I think the last update screwed a few things. That is NHL up. Of course, hockey is done now for the year. Sucks. I like watching that. It's annoying. I find a sport that I actually really enjoy. And it's the first sport I can actually say I would quite happily sit there and watch a game on TV. And it's pretty much only broadcast in America and Canada. Unless you find certain sites that broadcast it. That's not legal technically, but bugs me. So I've never been one into football, aka soccer, cricket, all of that crap. Rugby, kind of, not really. That side of stuff I'm just not interested. Motorsports, yes. But normal sports, no. But hockey, I don't know. Really enjoy watching it. Yeah, really, I would have thought, would have thought rugby would be similar because it's people getting beat up and hurt. But apparently that's another reason I like it, I don't know. Two edges are really short to cut, but this one's nice because I can actually drive around it for the time being. Nice now. It actually looks really neat. It's probably one of my better jobs at cutting grass. He says before he goes as long as screws that row up. And this one. Oh. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it quits here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please bear in mind what I said at the beginning and let me know what you guys think on that matter. Like I say, I'm gonna switch this off and get back to it in a minute. Catch you guys on Monday for Coldborough, then Tuesday will be Woodside Farm. Catch you guys later. See ya.